This is it. Part 10, the final door. No cliffhanger. No sequel bait. This is the end. Do not explore a haunted castle at 3 a.m. Scary. Part 10, the door was never locked. That's the truth no one tells you. It was never guarded by monsters, or sealed by curses, or hidden behind fog. The final door only needed one thing to open. Recognition. The moment you realize the castle isn't just a story. The moment you understand that you've been walking its halls this entire time. That's when the door appears. Not in front of you. Inside you. I stood before it once. After the last shadow faded. After the last wall collapsed. After the last scream finally went quiet. I thought I was free because there was nothing left to guard. But emptiness is still a room. And rooms always have doors. The door didn't look ancient. It didn't look cursed. It looked familiar. Like something I had seen every day. A screen. A reflection. A choice. On the door were no symbols, no warnings. Just a single question carved so lightly it was almost invisible. Will you turn back? No one ever does. Because by the time you see the door, you've already come too far. I heard footsteps behind me then, not loud, not threatening. Just quiet, patient steps. The kind that don't chase because they know you won't run. You built this, a voice said. Not accusing, not angry, simply stating a fact. I turned. There was no Shadow King anymore. No monster. No figure with glowing eyes. There was only me, or what I had become. You kept asking for more, the voice continued. You wanted to know what happens next. You wanted the ending. I wanted it to stop, I said. The other me smiled gently. Sadly, that's not how doors work. I understood then. The castle never trapped people. It continued them. Every fear they carried forward. Every regret they refused to let go. Every story they couldn't stop retelling. The castle wasn't hunger. It was habit. I looked at the door again. Behind it wasn't darkness. It was a mirror. And in that mirror was not a monster, not a victim, not a ghost. Just a person reading, watching, waiting. You. This is where you choose, the voice said. Not to escape, but to end it. How? I asked. By closing the door. But if I close it, I whispered, what happens to the castle? The answer came softly. It starves. I placed my hand on the door. It felt warm, alive. It resisted, not violently, not dramatically, but with memories. Scenes you've already read, hallways you recognize, that familiar pull that says just one more part. That's the hardest thing to fight. Not fear, familiarity. I pushed. The door began to close. The footsteps stopped. The whispers faded. The castle didn't scream. It simply exhaled. And then, nothing. No echoes. No shadows. No 3 a.m. Just silence. If you're reading this now and nothing feels different, that's okay. That means the door is still closed. Don't open it again. Don't look for another part. Don't wait for the clock. Don't test it, just to see. Because the castle doesn't punish. It returns, and only if invited. This was the last door. And now, it's your turn to walk away. The end. I in speech bubble.